Hello, Fredlings. This is Claude from Chicago. Apparently, my stream crashed. I'm going to probably repeat it a million times. So, it just crashed and didn't tell me that it stopped streaming. So, if you want to see the first part of this final episode, go check. It is linked in the description. We were working on the Wonka area here. We're doing a little bit of candy, and then we're going to do a walkthrough, which is actually coming up quite soon. So, let's finish doing up some more detail works here, and then we'll go from there. I leave for 5 minutes and the stream crashed. Yes, the stream crashed and it literally didn't even tell me, Brady. I just stopped seeing people commenting and I just looked and I was like, oh, of course it crashed. Why wouldn't it crash? So I'll have to change up the thumbnail on the other one so it's a little bit different. Well, I guess maybe we'll just call this one Stream 43. We'll call this episode 43. Because we're about to be doing the walkthrough in a second anyways. Yeah, we'll call this the walkthrough. I don't know. Imagine hosting a stream that crashed. Right, I don't even know why it would... They didn't even tell me that it crashed. It said, connection good. And then I looked over, didn't see anybody commenting. Then it said, chat disconnected, chat back. Then no one commented for like 3 minutes. And yeah, that's where we're at. But yeah, this is the final episode of Fred's Movie Studios for people that have clicked on this, so. We're doing some final works on the Motion Land. Alright, I need to find this link so I can post it in the Discord. Make sure you like this, by the way. Alright, I posted a link into the Discord. Alright, beautiful. Hopefully this doesn't crash because we're about to do the walkthrough. Simon wanted to see a soda pop machine next to this marshmallow, so let's get that put in here. We haven't used any vending machines at all. So, I'm quite curious to see how a vending machine actually would work. So let's add in a... What kind of candy drinks do we have in a vending machine? Oh, Miss Good. The Miss Good vending machine. What is this? Oh, this is candy. Oh, donuts. Here we go. That'll work. Okay, we got to clear a little section over here for this Miss Good candy. Put it right next to this thing. Yeah. Where's it at? Miss Good. Oh, you can get a Pluff Marshmallow vending machine as well. Miss Good is the donuts. Donuts. Yeah. Soda machine, cuz we need to increase the chances of developing diabetes in this park. Okay, let's see if we got a soda machine. Tiki Chiki. Sugar Emporium. Look at this. Here's another candy thing. Can I rotate this? Here's more candy. You can buy all the candy you want here. Where's the... Oh, here's a Pip Shot vending machine. Well, Pip Shot's water, isn't it? Ooh, cosmetic milkshake. Here we go. That's even better, Simon, for diabetes. I mean, I guess it just goes up there. Never mind. I guess I just delete everything. Let's add that there. No, go back. I like the Sugar Emporium. Where the hell did that go? Miss Good Donuts. Here we are. There we go. Okay. Let's see if anybody comes down here, Simon. Let's make this, I just want to see how people use this, to be quite honest with you. Can I make this like $1? I just want to see people come down here and use this. What's up, Disney? Thanks for coming out to the stream, big fella. By the way, you missed the first part of this, that there was a crash. So, if you want to see that, that's us detailing this Wonka land. If you wanted to see that, of course. If you don't, you don't have to. Okay, let's move this to somewhere else, because I don't think anybody's going to come down here and want to use this. Can I pick this up? I know moving vending machines and deleting vending machines in this game is not easy to do at all. So let's, okay, here we go. There we go. It's like, you gotta go through like 6 subsections. Let's put it here. I just want to see if anybody will use it, is the question. It's free. Or it's not free, it's $1. There's a lot of traction moving through here. There's literally free donuts. And nobody wants any. When you want to buy bread in the supermarket, but you bake bread in the supermarket like Europe, because Patri's donuts, all baked goods are made in supermarkets in Europe. Ooh. Oof, what happened? It crashed. The stream crashed. Nobody wants to buy this donuts even for free. So that sucks. So let's see how these two rides look now that now that we have these finished, and then we'll start doing our walkthrough. So this is just going to be a quick speed run, and then we'll do a full walkthrough in a second. But yeah. I can't believe it crashed, man. I'm so infuriated. What if I was at a park? I wouldn't want to buy donuts from a vending machine. LOL. Yeah, no. Simon wanted to see how this vending machine would work, and nobody wants to just buy anything. I don't know. I don't know how these vending machines work, and it's like doing anything with Planet Coaster with like these buildings are like so infuriating sometimes. Maybe we could try a water machine, right? Let's try a water machine and see if somebody will buy something. Or if I just want to see if anybody will buy anything. Gulpy Pop. Simon wanted Pop originally, so let's put that in there. And I want to see if anybody will use it. So let's get this to free. Free Pop. Literally free Pop. You just got to go into there and get it. The pathfinding and guests need to be updated. So in a while, they'll start buying. Oh, okay. Nobody wants free donuts? Well, I know where I'm going to go to enter the park. When I was younger, my local Six Flags theme park was selling freshly baked bread, and it was so amazing. I wish they still did that. They don't? That sounds like awesome. In Confonland, you can get some freshly baked bread. Baked baguettes, and they are so amazing. The unwritten rule in Slovakia supermarket is that you always grab pastries in the back because those are the freshest. That sounds right, though. That sounds right. Okay, how does the vending machine work? I mean, I know how the vending machine works in real life. Is there anything special in this game? Maybe people don't want to go over here. Yeah, they don't want to go on this coaster anymore. Should have left it how Meep said, right? Let's see how this new coaster looks with the detail, which is in the last stream because it crashed. So, just gotta wait a little bit for this to go through. All right, let's see how this looks now. With all the candy. The Wonka ride. The Moshe ride. Well, first off, you can see over this, so what you would have to do is bring this entire mountain up a little bit more. It's a little bit upsetting that I didn't realize that. Oh, well. I do like it, though. You can actually... It does look pretty cool once you get past that little point. And then I put all those little candies down here while the stream was apparently crashed. And voila! Look at this. Okay. One. Alright, Fredlings. The vending machines where everything worked, and we're doing our official walkthrough. And I'm so excited because we spent so much time on this world. Like we said, we estimated about 170 hours to 180 hours played on this park alone. And let's take a look at some of the stuff we do. So when you first come into the Fred's movie or Fred's movie studios, you get to see one or two things. You can A, walk here, or two, use the drive-in. So these are the signs that Meat made. Meat made most of the signs in this park. And here are the prices. You know, $90 an adult, $89 for a child, $30 for 3 and under, 60 plus is 100, and parking 25, and then refunds cannot be given. I think that's what it says down there. So there's a little bit checked in here, so there's a lot of people, so you can get your money, get them all going. And then, if you're a little bit lazy because you walked all the way over here, you can actually get onto one of these cart things that'll drive you around the parking lot, and you can A, stop at your car, or get brought up straight to the entrance, which is over here. There's a lot of people walking around over here. And, you can get... This could also be defined as the bus to leave. You wait to get on the bus to leave. And that's that. You can also get a taxi. And that's that. And then that's that. Here's the finance, the Zach Daily Games finance building. I think Zach is still in here. Yes, here he is. He's still greeting people while on his break. And these shops have kind of shut down. Well, this one has. But the ones that people needed to work in are shut down. But there is a little bit of bathrooms in here. This is like the complaint office. Worry about all the money. Nice looking finance building. And with the back, of course, it can't be a Planet Coaster series without a parking lot and some garbage. So we got some garbage disposal over here and some cars and stuff. And a little bit of an eating area. And some hand sanitizer for people that are questioning COVID. We put those in there for a while. Here's the Fred's Movie Studios entrance. We're going to go to nighttime mode. And this is the beautiful entrance. Look at this. Look at how nice it is. Obviously, at nighttime, you wouldn't be entering here because you would probably be getting kicked out unless you're a park hopper. Then you might be able to see this at nighttime. We did make a little fireworks sequence, and this was just because of opening day, because we officially opened the park. 50 items that were triggered for this little sequence here. Wish I put a little bit of a delay on it, but... That's our little... that was our grand opening for the first day. We'll look at that one more time from the perspective as people. I loved working on this little project. That was 11 seconds of total time. 50 items triggered for 11 seconds. That's not including lights or colors of fireworks. They're all whites. You want to take it... yes, that took a lot of time. That took about an hour to do 11 seconds. And the fireworks show took very long, which we'll be getting to that at the end of this. But here we go for the fireworks show one more time. Grand opening. Maybe this could be played every single day. I don't know. It's so short. Maybe you could play it every single day, like when the park opens. But yeah, that's it. I love that. I love it. Super simple. We still got the little American flags and the balloons over here because we did it for the 4th of July. It is an American park, so we're just going to keep it the same. Teji Cam. Ah, God. When it laughs and launches you out of the park. It literally launched me. Like, come on, bro. So that is the entrance. Even up here, I loved, we did so many details. We did these sort of on time lapses and stuff. We got the little signs up here for parking numbers. They're all over the place. You can see the castle over there, the Barry Lyndon Castle, from coming in, and that is the entrance. Now, there's a little bit of details here. I can't even. I honestly don't even remember doing the lights. But these have Fred's little face here. We'll have to take a look from the top in a second. And we still haven't opened up all the. We still haven't opened up all of the entrance because of COVID. Obviously, we have little hand sanitizer stations here. And we have little signs here from Meep and Simon. You can feel free to screenshot and read that if you'd like. But yeah, welcome, Fredlings. Join us in our journey through the movies. All the signs, or not all the signs, but most of the signs were made by Meep Meep. So thank you so much again, Meep Meep. This is Fred's little face here. These little flower pot beds. It's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see that that's supposed to be like a little cow, which is super awesome. We also have included police officer and security details standing on the outside, making sure that no one comes on in. Even have the little rope here, so you could bring in the trucks and stuff. Because we were supposed to have an additional entrance from the side over here, but never had time to do that. I really hope my microphone's on. And then we have a bone sort of logo here for you conspiracist people. Taji Cam. And let's take a look at Fred's Movie Studios at nighttime. So we have a nice little pond here, sort of small, nice, beautiful red and pink bushes, with the little movie road over here, with the famous directors, Francis Ford Coppola's statue, which we don't have statues for them, Alfred Hitchcock, Stanley Kubrick, my favorite director. He is just something else on top. He's the famous one, Martin Scorsese, and Quentin Tarantino. So we have a little tribute to all of them down here. There is Vista Point, so people will come down here and take a look at this. Does it say how many people came to this? No, but they will come down here and take a look at this. Oh, it looks like Parks has some lights to all the planes in case of maybe. There's benches and all this other stuff. There's not enough garbage cans around the park. I do know that. Looks very nice. I would have to say so myself. And let's go across this first bridge we made. Yeah, here's some of the garbage issues that we're having. There's a nice waterfall. Do we have the waterfall turned on? We do not. Let's turn the waterfall on. It's the last day. Might as well. Turn the waterfall on. Yeah, look at that. And we were supposed to have little gondolas and stuff come down here so you could take like little pictures, but that's fine. We'll turn that on and let's jump into touchy cam again. So that looks good. Let me make sure that I can hear myself. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, because there will be more Planet Coaster coming out soon. More hand sanitizer stations over here. Here's a beautiful lake we've never had a chance to look at. If you guys see our most recent time lapse, kind of said that on there, but I love the lake. Maybe eventually we'll come back to this park or something and do some more touch-ups on that. We'll just have to see in the future. If we continue going on over here, we have the backstage area where people just sort of look at this and be like, oh, that's like a little city, you know. They won't notice that's technically a facade wall. We can take a look back there. We'll take a look back there later. But this is Main Street. Main Street, Fred. And we have all the Fred's topics in here. We got Sarah's Smoothies. Alien Freds. We got some those things, balloons, some other buildings, and then some rides mixed in here, some flat rides. We'll take a look at the flat rides in a second. But here's some of the backstage. You know, here's the big trucks and stuff for people that are curious looking for this detail. We got some ladders going up, security lights. You know, you got the truck drivers dropping here, unloading stuff. Here's the facade buildings. We'll go just through that real quick. And that's just there. And, you know, some more backstage over here. Probably do some more parking. And this goes to our little stage. That is our little amphitheater. What's up, Liam? What's up, Dr. Brown? What's up, AJ? Lake Wilderness Park. Hey, yeah, that's probably a good name. But look at this. You get this nice picture of the Barry Lyndon ride, which we'll be taking a look at the fireworks show in a couple minutes. But let's go with our first ride that we did. Um, oh, here we go. Here's a Back to the Future car as well. You can take some pictures with this. But here's Tokyo Drift, which is the original name of the ride, and then we changed it to, or it was Tuxo Drift, and then we changed it to Tokyo Drift. And this is Simon's ride. With the Cafola thing in there. And Simon also has a nice advertisement. Can we get a good look at that? Right over here, there's an advertisement that says, free meal to anyone over 80 if accompanied by both parents. So, yeah. And then this is his ride. It's quite simple. It's probably the oldest ride in the park. It is actually the oldest ride in the park. But it is Tuxo Drift, which was built after a building or a company that used to be in Slovakia or something like that, right? And it's simple, but it's super fun because everyone wants to get on here, even adults. It's a long ride, and it whips you around the corner. It's awesome. I would go on this if I was here. So that's that ride. And then let's go over here. Oh, here's another backstage area for people that are curious. Got some buildings back here, some lights. Got some cargo pallets. Got literally everything you could think of. It's back here. Got some pallets, got some cones. You got some backstage lights and stuff like this. And some car parking. And here's a facade building as well. As you see that it is not a soundstage. People see this from the outside of the park, and they could see that, but it's not actually a real soundstage. I'm not going to go into Tejicam because we're going to need to go back into it, but you can kind of see that there, but people will, unless you're specifically looking out the way, you wouldn't really notice that anyways. So let's go into Tejicam again. And let's look at the King Kong ride as well. Hold on, let's take a look at this nice picture because this is a real life, building. Is that where we're going? No, not this building. The other one's the real life building. Sorry, but the company did exist. Simon says it was a company in Slovakia that was back in the 90s that shut down. The Cafola advertisement makes the ride uncomfortable. It doesn't match the theme. That's the point, Dr. Brown. Most ads do not. Looks cool, Claude. Thanks, AJ. But yeah, no, you're right. You are right. In Disney World, there is also this little, these guys that'll sing every once in a while. I don't think they. Oh, he actually does come out. Oh yeah, he rings the little bell. The king. Put that in there just to fill in this gap. And looks. I love this. Love that. And then this is the building that was, I think, the Tuxo Drift that was supposed to be. This is another building Simon sent that does exist in real life. It's called Meep's King Kong Ride. And we have the little guy standing up here, Gulpy. The Gulpy guy, the dinosaur, because it's supposed to be King Kong. They got the little dinosaurs in there. The propane back here, a little eating area. Behind this facade wall. And we come on inside. It's a merchandise shop. We shut it down. And I think this was probably one of my favorite things to build was this little merchandise shopping area. You could buy your little stuff while waiting in line for the ride. And people will go outside over here, wait in line. It is outside. And then they can go into the King Kong ride. And this is here. We get the little stars on the roof. And it's supposed to be like the King Kong ride. So let's speed this up until somebody gets on it. Remember when I showed you the abandoned shop? No, the one is a real-life building. Yeah, this is the one that's the real-life building. Ugh. Oh, wait, never mind. But yeah, here's the King Kong ride. It's this was an exterior really only project. The interior is sort of the thought behind it. And this building here did design the rest of the sound stages that we did build throughout the park. Because obviously it's a movie park. I would not get on this ride in real life because it looks very scary and deadly. Not Moshe approved. No, Moshe did approve that one. And then we made a staircase here that sort of comes up, like the dark shadow. And you come on up, you get the little hand sanitizer, and, buy your merchandise. That's the King Kong ride, pretty much. And then the Gulpy guide left, I guess. Oh, wait. I'm getting dizzy. Nausea 100. But that's that. So let's go back into Teji Cam. And let's see what's going on here. Don't throw up. Yes. Some more beautiful buildings. It looks so much different as a guest. I gotta take this in. Take the view in as a guest. This is how the park is seen, like, by everyone except for us. Got some more little shops in here. I think we got hand sanitizer stations from everywhere. And then we go into another ride, which is the Up ride. We did the colors on the outside. Even though this building's purple, we changed the colors of the lights. So it kind of looks like the Up balloons. Put some lights here, too. They look a lot better when you're going around it. But they go in a different color pattern, which I do think actually turned out quite well. We're not going to ride the Up ride. Screw it. We'll ride it. We'll ride it. Of course, we picked the one where, like, the little kid, come on. Give me an adult. There we go. Colorful buildings. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I wanted to change the color up to give it a little bit of depth. And then here's, like, a little facade wall as well, which we'll take a look at that in a second. So we'll speed this up here. And then this is the Up ride as us going backwards. You get a good view of the whole park. And then we do go up and around. So if you're sitting in this seat, you get to see it from this angle. That's nice. You get a good view if you're sitting from this angle. It does go up a little bit higher. Yeah, here we go. Goes up a little bit higher. But I mean, I don't want to get on this ride. I still love it because you get a nice, good view of the park. I mean, it's not a drop tower or anything, but you do get a great view. Okay, now it's going way faster than I thought it was, and I'm not even sped up. This is normal speed. Okay, I don't know if I would get onto that ride, okay? Just to be honest with you, it keeps getting faster and faster and faster. Good luck for people that want to get on that ride. But it does have different colors, so it is, like, a little different, like the balloons, of course. And then let's get back into Tejicam. And then we'll continue going on there. Here is the Up ride sign, also made by Meep. I think Simon was the only one who was over there. Was that free meal sign, but a nice, beautiful sign here of Up. I'm still sad that Claude didn't use Fredland. Fredland is not responsible for a sign. What Fredland is not responsible for a sign? I think we used that, didn't we? I don't know. I thought we used that. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh, security bag check. Yes. We didn't see that on that little movie thing out there, but there was a security bag checkpoint he made. Free meal sign. Good, the bad, the ugly. We'll take a look at that in a second as well. The Hateful Eights. That was Fred sign. Some other things as well. Oh, yes. And we didn't get to see this yet. The King Kong's Revenge. That was the last ride we just got on. Where's that at? King Kong's Revenge. That was from our last park. Behind the Magic Tour, Meep has also made this one. Meep's made a lot of these. Fred's Fast and the Furious Drop Off. Meep's Magical Movie Adventure. The Prices. Yeah, here we go. Thank you for visiting Fred's Movie Studios. We'll see you again in the movies. But there's a lot of them in here. A lot of stuff. I know I didn't use all of them, but there's a good bit of stuff. Yeah, this is this one. You're right. I swear we read this. Oh, I didn't read it. I just pointed that out. Oh, this one is what you're talking about. Yeah, we put this somewhere in the park. We put this somewhere in the park. I'm back. Welcome back, Ohio. But yeah, we put that in the park, Simon. Don't worry, we got that somewhere. Somewhere. I don't know where it's at. Somewhere in this park, though. But let's continue. Here's the music stage. Justy would love this. It has the ability to be both a theater performance, a musical performance, and a firework performance all together in one spot. It has the red, white, and blue colors up here. These people seem to be having the greatest time of their lives, of course. They're definitely a... Hey! Stop acting depressed! Jeez. Start acting. But yeah, we have that up there. And then you could sit back here, and every night you would take down these little flag thingies so you could see the fireworks show. Love this. I spent a good bit of time working on this. They have all custom seats here. Vista points, so people will walk down here and interact with this. And currently the stage has depressed people. Yes. Yeah, I don't know why. I think they're doing some sort of play. A depressing play. I don't know. Here is here's a restaurant hotel wedding reception area that would have a great view of the park, private enough to be away from everything. You know, nothing. I mean, there's a ride over here, and there's something over here, but you know, nice and centralized. Never worked come to fruition because there were some issues with the hotel, or not the hotel, the restaurants. So, gonna get that in. Nice, good view of the park here as well, of the castles. And then we have Fredwood Lanes, which is the Big Lebowski ride. Looks exactly like the movie, just changed up the name. And I like how we used the little bowling alley in here. We got the shoe racks back here. People could actually come into this park and do some bowling. This is sort of geekism's idea, because I know now like all days everyone wants to say everything is related to him or somebody else. There's a part in the movie that has you know, you're going through a bowling ball and you're spinning around. That's what we're doing here. So that's that, and it also has a bowling alley lane down here where people can actually bowl and play a real game. This building took up a shoot ton of spaces and a shoot ton of times. But I think it was definitely worth it at the end of the day. And the conductor guy is back here. Imagine being stuck in a suit every since the stage was built. There's a back door for them. I don't know why they're complaining. They forced to be on stage by their evil overlords. A little food shop in here. I think this has pizza and pop. Yeah, pizza shop and some pop back here, which is really awesome. I loved how the Big Lebowski ride turned out. Because it was one of our first interiors of the park. And then another interior of the park, which is a lot smaller, quickly built theme, is the Patton ride. We have some food shops in here and some other stuff. Barbecue. Get a little plane on top of this building, and it is the Patton ride. The Patton ride does not usually get the love that it is looking for. It looks like somebody is about to go anyway, so let's see what the Patton ride is. See how it looks. But it's just like the movie, the Patton. Maybe because they doesn't get the love it wants because it's freaking deadly. We're not even on triple speed. This is normal speed. God, I'm getting hungry for some cheese balls. Same. But yeah. We're gonna get off this ride now. Going to get some, Simon. Yeah. You should let me borrow some. Oh, right. Claude, have you ever had garlic cheese sticks? I have, but not in a very long time. Which are also good. And then let's go down here. Let's look at our first coaster, the good, the bad, the ugly coaster. Not all of these have been seen in order. There's a temporary building, and anything temporary in real life is permanent in a Claude from Chicago world. And this down here is the good, the bad, the ugly ride. We spent a ton of time working on this. It looks exactly like the movie intro. And let's get on here and ride it. Now, this ride is actually best seen during the daytime. It can be seen at night, but it is best seen during the daytime. And then let's wait in line, everyone. Let's wait in the line so we can get onto the ride. Then we'll get on it. 1 hour later. 2 hours later. 3 hours later. We get onto the ride. Hold on, let's get on this ride. Let's get it. So we come on through here. See a nice AJ's Goods. Hey, AJ. This looks exactly like the movie, man. It's crazy. There's the good up there. And then there's the ugly there, and the ugly's going to get shot down by the good. And then we're going to go to a wild chase. Oh, you couldn't even hear the shooting sound effects. And then it goes through the little desert scene, which this is our first coaster on in this world. I love this. It's a little rough around there, but it's not too bad. Goes way too fast on these drive tires, personally. Is the good and the bad, or the good and the ugly. And then we're going to go and see the ugly here. Or this is the bad, sorry. Why am I getting them all confused now? The bad. And then they're in here. It's kind of hard to see because you're going so fast. And then you do a one almost vertical. Or a one loop-de-loop. I don't know what you call that. This is quite wild, though. I love this. Get to see a good scene from the movie here. Talking to the union officer. The hashtag the meep roll. Okay, so that was called a meep roll. See a bunch of soldiers up here. Getting ready for battle. And then on the right side, you see the big Civil War battle. That took a very long time to do. You can see the good, the bad, the good and the ugly over there. Explosions. And everything, man. Oops. And then we drop down into an intense turn. Then we see the scenes from the movie. And then we come to the final scene down here, and all the subscribers during this stream got a beautiful name on the thing. You can see Dr. Brown over there. You could see someone else. Liam's over there too. Gotta get this shooting thing in, just like the movie. Got AJ, or that's Agent Orange. You got all the people. Got the Gold, Archstanton, Unknown, and that is that ride. I loved how it turned out. I love it, love it, love it. The good, the bad, the ugly ride. And let's take a look from the top-down view for people that are curious. This is the whole coaster. Took a lot of time. Oh, hold on, sorry. Here's the whole coaster. You got most of its exterior, 1 and 2 interior scenes. And then let's go over into the next order, because I think the next ride was this, which this one might look good at, well, it has to be shown at day and nights. This one is best shown at day and night, so let's try to get into a different car. Try to get a good seat too. Salsa, because it makes authentic Slavic cheese. Almost hit their heads on the screen. No, they didn't. So this is the backlot tour. We'll take, you know what? Let's actually take a look at the backlot tour before we look from this side before we go in. So this is the backlot tour. Got all the cool things here. Got the little Planet Coaster up here. This is behind the Big Lebowski ride. Got the statues. Got crowns. Got these. You got the big cup wall. You could take pictures by the big things where you said this was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids props. And then here's the queue. The queue was actually quite nice. We got rid of the fast pass because not that many people wanted that. We have some cameras over here. Some other things. We actually have an Easter egg for people that didn't get to see the episode. Ice Spiders, Actively Games, was a producer years ago. Or not a producer. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, he did some. I mean, I guess. I don't know what you'd say. But he did. He produced one of the movies, Ice Spiders. He said that was the movie that he had the most fun on. Not his most favorite movie. But Ice Spiders, we put it in here. That was probably the only time we used the spiders. And then we actually made little fans up here, too. Which have the Vietnam things. The Vietnam sounds. And it's nice and shaded. I like how that turned out in a nice indoor queuing. With the, I think this is the Knights Rider car. And then the ride. So let's get in here. Let's go to a different train. Let's go with this dude. So here, you get a nice view of the Kill Bill. I mean, you kind of do. You kind of see that while you're waiting in line. And then you get to see the backstage. So this is the backstage area. You get to see, this is kind of like Disney. You kind of see the behind the stage of the, you know, the old cars, the old tanks that were used in movies. Disney had his old plane here, so maybe that'll be my plane or something. You know, old helicopters, some posters. And you get to see that, well, at nighttime you get to see that this light is flashing. But obviously you can't see that now. We do have to go to nighttime. But this is our first movie here, which is Holes. Anybody seen the movie Holes on Disney? They're out here digging the holes for the money. Well, not for money, because they're in prison. The iconic scene with the truck in the ground. You got the boat that's flipped over. The Mary Lou. And then you have the gold and the nice Cadillac car. Then we have the movie Airplanes for my older viewers, that comedy movie where there's the slapping scene where everyone waits in line and slaps that one lady that's freaking out on a plane. And then we have a little backstage area, which we have ZDG TV, and then AJ's ride over here. And we go into a little display. Little car chase scene. You see the building set on fire. The fire truck's putting it out. It's actually quite cool. There's so much stuff going on here. You gotta have to go on this ride a couple times to see everything. But all the little buildings light on fire and all that sort of stuff. And then we have a little hidden scene here where the taxi hits the wall. Now we're gonna have to change the nighttime now. Get back onto the ride because Planet Coaster is a little weird. But we go through a door and we go to the Hateful Eight section of the ride. You've never seen the movie The Hateful Eight. This is one of the scenes in the movie. Well, not exactly this, but you get to see the... It's a really good movie. Get a little shootout scene. And then we go into the wall of movies here built at the park. Stuff Meeps made, 2001: A Space Odyssey, Inception, Kill Bill. And we go into the Kill Bill's parts. Kill Bill 1, which I do think is a great movie. There is some issues of glitching through, but don't worry about that. It's kind of hard to see just in general, but you can see her down there. The bride, and you can kind of see the lady up here. If this was real life, I would not have the hood on this backstage truck thing. That's just how it is. But there's an entire lighting grid up there if you look up there. And then we go into the final section of this. Let's try to get into seat 1 for this. You can see the little fight scene outside with their little katanas. The snow that's going on. And that's the ride. That's the ride. We go underneath the Star Wars section. Get to see everything, and I enjoyed this. It turned out quite well, I think. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Just picked up some cheese string from the fridge. Hey. Now let's go underground and let's take a look at the kind of the neglected area. Somebody won, by the way. I don't know who won this, but somebody picked the number 7 and then won. This is the underground area. It kind of got a little bit neglected. We didn't really take a look at this too much. But we have a little shopping center under here. It's kind of like a neon. Maybe, oh, you know what we could say? AJ, if you're still here, we'll name this the Matrix area. We'll name this the Matrix area. This is what I'm just thinking about. You know where they, in Matrix 2, where they live underground in that little city or whatever? This will be the Matrix area. And then we could have the what are they called? The little spore things that try to kill everyone in that movie. That could be the Rocktopus. It kind of looks like it too. They look very evilly. So that'll be this area down here, the Matrix area for AJ. And those, like, you know, the little things that come around and try to kill them. That's that thing. And then if we continue going down here, this is the Inception ride, which is perfectly around the time for Halloween. So we put some Halloween lights in here. Put a little bit of details down here just so people could get on the ride because people didn't want to get on because the queue was a little bit nasty looking. And let's try to ride this real quick, the Inception ride. Just got to wait for this cart to go around. Here we go. I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't seen it. And now, let's get on the Inception ride. I love this drop tower ride. We haven't really had too many opportunities to use it before, but we're finally using it now. Zion, that's what it's called. Zion, yeah, the Matrix area. We could call that Zion down there because it's like hidden away from everything else, and you got those nasty things that are chasing everyone. Of course, the kids sit in the one seat that I wanted to sit in. And let's look at this drop tower. By the way, the Inception music was the one that made me get banned for life. Or got that video banned last time. So that's why we can't play the music with these rides. Here's the scene from Inception where they're going through the hallway. Obviously, there's a kitchen at the end, but we couldn't build that. and then some. I mean, it turned out fantastic. We made these like almost shot for shot. Yeah, pretty much almost shot for shot because there was an elevator scene in there. There was a couple things that were. I think there was one scene short, so we did something else with it. But it's awesome. And then the little top. This was not in the elevator scene, but it's one of the most iconic scenes from the film. And that's the Inception ride. That took us a long time to do as well. I think that took us a couple days. And that is a part of this. Now, realistically, if this was real life, I would like to be able to have them see out of this castle here. Like, see out of these windows or something. Like for that falling out scene. But we just didn't do that. Didn't have really that much time. And this is the castle. We'll take a look at the castle at the end. We'll take a look at that at the end as well. So let's take a look at Liam's ride. This is we built this today or on the last stream because technically it got canceled. It's called Fred Speedster. This was a fan chosen ride. Liam hasn't gotten anything. He picked the best name on the time lapse and we gave it to him. It actually looks kind of cool at nighttime, to be honest with you. But that's the ride. There's the coaster. It's not super duper crazy, but you know, it's one of those less crazy rides, so people can kind of get the gist of it. Has a nice drop to it as well. I enjoy it, and that's right behind the good, the bad, the ugly section for people that are curious. Like you just continue walking down, and then it just transforms into this Vietnam sort of thing. But that's that ride, and you can kind of, well, wait for somebody to... The coaster should be going up in a second. It is the farthest... Well, it's the second farthest ride. I think the first farthest ride is the actual Inception ride. That's quite far out the way for everyone else. But I love it. I love this ride. Love it. I love all the rides, to be honest with you. That's Liam's first ride, too. First coaster. We're going to stay in the dark mode because we are going into the Vietnam ride. We built this on a time-lapse. Another favorite of my rides from the movie Apocalypse Now. We're going to ride it during the nighttime because I don't think we rode it at nighttime for the time-lapse video. I think we rode it during the day. But... But this is this. You drop the napalm down. It's a launch coaster. You see the napalm getting shot at this helicopter, airplane-looking thing. In the movie, it's a helicopter that's getting shot at and an airplane that drops the napalm. And that's that ride as well. It's very simple. They're both of these rides are very simple. But, you know, this one I kind of like a lot for launch coasters. There's real launch coasters. Like, they're nice and fast. Get some big swoops in there, and it just ends. Apocalypse Now. Why not later? Why is this stream making me so hungry? Every time somebody mentions Vietnam, the first thing that plays in my head is Running Through the Jungle by CCR. I didn't know the video got banned because there is no later. Well, yeah, Apocalypse... yeah, the video got banned because of the music that was playing. So we had to like, I had to edit it out. This is the last thing we built. You can check out the last video. We did the last details on this. It crashed, and you can kind of saw us do a little bit of work at this at the beginning. But this is Motionland. It's supposed to be like Willy Wonka's ride. Let's get into first person because we've never taken a look at this in first person. And out of all the places I could have got stuck on, I got stuck on the pole. And this is Motionland. It's supposed to be like Willy Wonka. Got the candy factories up there. Don't know why the smoke is black. But okay. We got some good rides in here. The teacup ride, which is looking very nice. Just the normal teacups. Got the whirligig here. People are actually getting on it as well. It's like Meep knows what he's doing. Telling me this. We have little candy pieces down here. And all that beautiful stuff. You got a little pop machine down here for Simon. This guy kind of is here and he's not here. It's fine. Got the animatronics. They do not set in fire like the Willy Wonka movie. The second movie, at least. A little play area down here for the kids. It's not that big. You can kind of just play around on that. Go down this little chocolate slide. Looks very nice. And then we have the first spinning coaster. So, let's try to get onto the one that's going to go off in a second. Not enough people down here. Looks more like a steel yard with some candy decorations. Stop! But this is the Willy Wonka ride, or owned by Moshe, because it's a corporate sponsorship. Moshe Land, where every ride is safe because it's Moshe approved. Yes. And we put just this in here today. You saw a little bit of that at the beginning of the stream and the last stream when it crashed. But yeah. I love how this turned out, man. It's a spinning coaster. Never worked with the spinning coaster ever before. And we got it to work for our last coaster on this park. Go through this little candy jungle, I guess you would say. Do a little spinny here. And that's the T. And that's the ride. I love them all. I love all the rides here in this park. And I think that's all the rides in our park. There's not that, I mean, there's not that many, but I mean, we spend a lot of time on a lot of them. And the final ride we're going to have to take a look at, of course, we cannot forget. This is the last final ride other than the fireworks show, which we'll take a look at it again. The Kubrick ride, the Great Kubrick ride. Spent a lot of time on this, on both the buildings and the ride itself. Spent about 11 streams, I think, on it. It has ghost lighting, so it looks perfect. It has almost all the Kubrick films in it. Not all of them, but almost all of them. And it is fantastic. So let's speed this up a little bit. Is there, of course, a kid sitting in the seats? I don't think so. Okay. So the Kubrick guy, the uncompromising director who created films that defined generations. Stanley Kubrick. Now, we don't have any movies playing from the film because of copyright. But we do got some from Rudy Rankamel that are in the base game. Oh, Simon, you got a lot of good posters there for the next park. So how long did it take you from start to finish to do this? First off, this movie here is the killing. By the way, the first two scenes are the killing right here. We took a look at it, Liam. It took us about 160 to 180 hours for this entirety of this park. 160 to 180. I don't know how much that is. But that's a lot. That's a lot of hours. A lot. And this is the longest ride as well. Something happened with my lights here because they're not queuing on, but the lights are usually on. I'm very shocked that they're not lit up here. Did I delete them by accident? I don't know. I probably accidentally deleted them, to be quite honest with you. It's fine, whatever. And then this is the Kubrick ride where it's World War One. Nice big battlefield ride. Yes, something's going on with the lights. Hold on. We'll take a look around and we'll wait for this thing to go through. Wow, yeah, it did take a long time, Liam. I want to see if it works with this. Hold on. Let's shut the ride down real quick. Open it back up, and then let's see if it'll fix itself. That probably would be the easiest thing. Oh, the issue is with that when you shut it down, then everyone like glitches out. Got to see. I got to run. So see you on the next stream, hopefully. Yes, I will see you soon, Liam. I hope to see you soon, man. I just want to speed this up and see if we can get through this. Come on. Somebody has to be walking through. Come on. Okay, here we go. We'll just go without the robot. So we're just going to speed this up. Blah, blah, blah. We've already saw this. Yeah, here we go. The lights are all turning on properly now. This is what I wanted to see. The lights would be consistently on if it was the real park. I don't know why I just didn't do that. Oh, because I wanted it to not look weird the entire time. Yeah, this looks so much better now. The French. Oh, big scene. Sunday's tomorrow. Dang it. I won't be able to buy more cheese balls and string tomorrow's because the stores will be closed. No! Simon! That's the worst when the stores are closed, though, for real. Um, Here's another movie from the Kubrick ride. It's called Doctor Strangelove, where I learned how to stop worrying about the bomb and love it. Something like that. It's very long. Doctor Strangelove is what everyone knows it by. It's a comedy, the only comedy Kubrick really made. Dark comedy, of course, about Soviet Union and Russia. And then one of Kubrick's greatest films here, the one that everyone really knows him for, is 2001: A Space Odyssey. We have the three important scenes from the movie. This one it's supposed to have the monkeys or the chimpanzees. They're supposed to be humans. The second part where they're on Clavius, I think they're going to. I still can't remember if this is Clavius or the moon. The worst part is the fact that they're supposed to be on sale. No. And then this scene here. And then we go into a Clockwork Orange film with the doctors in the back. And then we go into a little transitional scene here, which brings us to the Barry Lyndon ride. Took a lot of time to do these. But it definitely was worth these guys marching. Kind of wish it went a couple seconds later, so you wouldn't see them sort of turn around, but that's fine. Then we go into another Barry Lyndon scene. I wasn't planning on adding this, but Zach Daily Games really wanted me to, so we added it. It's an all candlelight scene. And then we go to the most important scene probably in the film of Barry Lyndon. It's often looked over, but this is probably the most important scene. Um, the water's a lot higher in the real movie, but we couldn't do that. Planet Coaster wasn't letting us. It's the courtyard where Barry first sees Lady Lyndon. He's sitting up here with the chevalier, and he sees Lady Lyndon sort of walking around this pathway with her husband and her son and her priest. For people that didn't know. Then we go over here to The Shining, which is very, very nice. And then we go into the next movie, which is Full Metal Jacket. Simon says, I saw the poster for Doctor Strangelove. I love the detail and the woman in the front of the Soviet minister. I swear the theme with all animated things is the Soviet minister. I'm not going to lie. I can agree with it. I think for the ads for the Slovakian one, using only non-existing brands, which should be easy. Oh my god. Whatever you want, man. Yeah, realistic stuff that doesn't exist anymore would probably be the best. But this is the scene from Full Metal Jacket where they're walking down the river and they meet Johnny Touchdown, I think they called him, from Notre Dame University. Which, by the way, Notre Dame barely won. I looked at the score during the stream, and they were playing really bad, but they somehow pulled out a win. And then this is the final scene from the Full Metal Jacket. Not going to say exactly what happens here, but this is where they're singing the Mickey Mouse Club's House song in the burning town. With the fall of communism, a lot of brands suddenly stopped existing. Oh, God. And then we have the final scene in the Kubrick ride. Really, the big scene was Eyes Wide Shut. Didn't want to do too much work on here. It's a very ominous movie, and I don't want to highlight any of the things that happen in the movie. That's definitely an 18-plus film. And then here is the final transportation scene. You kind of see all the stars when you're going through the beginning of the ride. And now at the end of the ride, you see the same thing. Now, there's a little bit of an issue here with the light coming through. But you're supposed to not be able to see that light, and it's supposed to be this continuous star field of just beyond. There would probably be here in the real ride, there would probably be some Kubrick quotes. These would be the digital screens. You would see some stuff fly across the sky. You know, that sort of stuff. Nothing too crazy. And then we come on out. And that is the end of the ride. Come back into the bay, and that's about it. Well, here's the end of the bay for people that are curious. Yeah, it's nothing. You're not really missing anything. Like, it just, you actually just warp through this wall. But you kind of go like this, and then you just go, now you're in here. So let's shut this ride down one more time. We'll turn it back on before it's over. We'll shut it down. Shut it down. And then let's do a little bit of adjustments with these lights, because I want to look at this fireworks show one more time, because this is the thing that I think, other than the Kubrick ride, I mean, I love all the rides in this park. I love all the rides in this park. And the Kubrick ride is by far my favorites, the one we spent the most amount of time on. And I personally enjoy the fireworks show as well. I love everything in this park. I mean, there's like, now you see all these people running around, doing their thing. It's crazy. I thought I shut this ride down. Guess they all have to go through these little shopping cart things. Okay, why does it continuously keep going if I shut it down? Yeah, it keeps running through. That's crazy. Huh. Okay, stop. Okay. You can use Eastern Slovakia steel. I checked Eyes Wide Shut, the 15 plus in Slovakia. I'm 16, so I can watch it. Awesome view from all the rides, Claude. Well, thank you, Leah. Or thank you, AJ. Yes, thank you so much, man. I do appreciate everyone for coming out to this series and enjoying every second of it. It took us a lot of time to do this, a lot of work. And the final thing that I always wanted to end it off with, as they do in Disney, is the fireworks show. Is there a specific angle that anybody wants to see the fireworks show from? Do you guys want to see it from the perspective of Motionland, from the firework viewing station, the best view in the park, or does you just want me to fly around? Is there anything you guys wanted in mind? I don't know. I think the best view is from here, but maybe we should go in actually the first person mode this time. Can I select on this? I can. Okay. All right. All the songs are on the YouTube Studio Library. I don't know why it's so quiet, though. All right, we got to start this over because these people won't shut up. Is that them? That is not them. We're going to have to do this over again, but that's fine. Soundtrack, park volume. Adjust park volume. Master, pass, menu. Mute licensed music. Yes. I forgot how much of a pain in the ass these things were to do. These things are the biggest pain in the ass to work with. This is only a 7-minute song, but the 7-minute song took me... The 7-minute song took me... How long did the 7-minute song take me? 7-minute song took me 24 plus hours to do, so... It took a very, very long time. Well, we'll take a good look at this in a second. Which the whole video is on YouTube as well. But now you can actually watch it without my voice in it. Which is probably the better way to see it. But so let's press play. Delete the ghost lights. Gotta make sure I put those back. Park's lagging a lot because it was very high quality last time. AJ said it took me 2 days. Yeah, it took a very long time, AJ. Do whatever you want, Simon says. Okay. God, I hate the autosaves. The autosaves completely screwed the timing up on this. So now it's going to be off by a couple seconds. Well, with all the issues and all the great support throughout the entirety of this series, I do want to thank everyone that has watched any bit of Fred's movie studios. I greatly appreciate it so much. Couldn't have done it without every single one of you. And we've spent a lot of time in this world for doing fireworks, making rides, doing details, and all of that. There's always been issues, but if you want to check out the entirety of the Fred's Movie Studios playlist. You can check out the link in the description. Sadly, this stream itself got broken into two. We have time lapses. We have everything in there. It's been fantastic. And if you want to download this world, I will be putting this on the workshop. It will be called Fred's Movie Studios. There will be a link in the description on this video and on the first video, I guess, as well, of the series. So if you want to click on it and download it, give me about a couple days after this video goes, ends. Thank you, AJ, Simon, for sticking out to the end. Everyone else that has watched or contributed in any way. That's the walk through the park. I know it was kind of long, but I wanted to talk about everything that we sort of did. And the next park we will be working on is Epcot and Animal Kingdom, which will be in Planet Zoo. When is that coming out? I don't know. Planet Zoo is coming out, but the next park for Fred's Movie Studios will be coming out roughly the same week not the Fred's Movie Studios. The next park will be coming out. The Epcot park will be coming out. Roughly about the same time Planet Coaster gets released on the consoles editions. And as for every Fredling makes his own luck. And let's look at the last sign. The last thing you would see at Fred's Movie Studios too if you were leaving in real life. Oh, and Justy Rome. Justy Rome. Can never forget about him. And we'll see you in the movies. Of course, thank you for dealing with all my rage and everything. I know I can't. It's just like so. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. And remember, a real Fredling makes his own luck.